It was in a refrigerated section of the store. I had been looking at fruit and contemplating what was going to be for dinner. My husband likes fresh vegetables, and so I was there. And again, suddenly, my heart began to push, like it was pushing from my chest, and really like something physical was happening to me in the store, like a heart attack again. But again, I left the hospital, and the doctor was not able to give me any explanation. I'm still not able.
So you said you were at the grocery store, and you started to have some similar signs, similar things going on, where your heart's racing. Were you sweating?
My palms were sweating, dizziness. It felt like I was going to fall out right there and die.
Okay. And so that's pretty frightening.
Yes, and die.
Okay, and then somebody at the store
clerk was there,
noticed.
And he saw me, my behavior. I could not speak. I could not get his attention, but thankfully he saw me.
Okay.
Frantic, life-threatening, it seemed.
Okay.
To me.
She has now described two similar events that meet the criteria for panic attacks. The DSM criteria for panic disorder require at least 2 attacks for the diagnosis of panic disorder to be considered. Now, I'll be assessing whether she has experienced any traumatic events or significant life changes to rule out post-traumatic stress and adjustment disorder with anxiety.
Can you tell me about that accident?
Well, I'm an EMT, and I was at work, working night shift, and we were on the scene of an accident. It wasn't too bad, minor injuries. I was treating a patient. And then, out of nowhere, an idiot ran into the back of the ambulance.
How long ago was that?
It's been a few months.
And what have you noticed has been different since the accident for you?
Well, I haven't been sleeping too well, and I'm having a hard time working night shift. I've done everything I can to get off of night shift.
And what's hard about working night shift these days?
I don't know. It just bothers me.
So when you say you're having a hard time sleeping, are you having a hard time falling asleep, or do you fall asleep and wake up?
Both.
Both. And what about nightmares? Do you have nightmares?
I dream of the accident every now and then, or all. Yeah, I have a lot of dreams.
So you're not feeling very rested these days.
And people tell me I'm a little bit irritable, and I guess that might be a little right, but it's probably because of the lack of sleep.
What are the kinds of things that irritate you or set you off?
I cut in. Sorry, babe. He used to laugh things off. Everything used to be very easygoing. But now I feel like I have to walk around eggshells with him. It's everything. It's little things. I have to drive for him now all the time. He doesn't want to drive at night. He will occasionally, but I can just see it in him that he tenses up. His knuckles are white. There's moments where he'll just be sitting there, staring off, not saying anything at all. I know he's not there. And then all of a sudden just screams, hits himself, and exits the room.